Welcome to the Sands Expo Center in steamy Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the Cigar Lockdown Unlocked Show with your hosts, Sammy Phillips, Clay Roberts, Bill Paley, and Matt Booth. With an incredible lineup of some of the world's most exciting cigar manufacturers. Now grab your cigars and cocktails and strap in for this wild ride. Without further ado, here's Sammy and Clay.
You know what's amazing is that, today that we've had just a parade of cigar royalty in here. And sitting right here is Erik Espinosa. How are you, Erik?
Hey, let me tell everybody a fucking story, okay? Because bottom line is, right now, I'm smoking the noodle rounds, okay? And I'm joined right now by me, my brother with another mother, Erik Espinosa. Erik, my brother.
What's up, brother?
Welcome to the show, baby.
You do that better than anybody in the industry, bro.
You do better than him.
You do that better than me.
That's Erik better than Erik.
Yeah.
That has become my claim to fame
But
here.
you got to do it with the stomach scratching, you know.
I
when
know.
you do the
You
whole-
like get up and like work it out, right?
And we got Hector here as well.
We got
Not
Hector,
to forget Hector.
Welcome to the show, my brother.
You got to do Hector one day.
I'm not easy to do. I don't have that kind of personality like you. You know. When you
Not
don't
yet.
talk that much, and you have a snarl. You know,
Mr.
how hard is
Wall.
that? How hard is that to imitate?
What is going on, gentlemen?
Here, bro. Glad to be back.
Yeah, we're all back.
Smoking cigars and stuff, and I appreciate you guys inviting me. I know we've been friends for many, many years. You know, Clay, you and I go way back. Sammy, even further than that. I remember when we met in the clinic in Fort Myers. I had migraine. You had hemorrhoids. You remember back then? And,
I still got the hemorrhoids, bro. I still got the
Preparation age,
hemorrhoids.
brother. That works pretty good. No, kidding aside, bro. It's glad to be back, man. It's been a couple years since we come out here, and you see friends that you hadn't seen in a long time, and so far, this trade show's been phenomenal. Really good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you a question. So, everyone hears about Hector. We don't see Hector out a lot.
No, you don't.
How did you and Hector meet?
In the clinic, he had hemorrhoids, and I had a migraine.
Oh,
No,
baby, let me check him out.
No. So we're really Hector was a former law enforcement, and we met at a cigar shop, and we became friends. I used to hang out there. And,
But I told him one day, I said, hey, how do you and me have the same friends on Facebook? And he goes, cigars. I go, no. These are people I went to junior high with.
Wow.
Find out he lives a mile and a half from me. We're one class apart. I'm class of 84. He's class of 83, 85.
Yeah, 85.
And we have these friends that come. We lived in Miami, 47th Avenue, divided two high schools. So if you lived on his side, you went to Carroll City. If you lived on my side, you went to American. So it was like, how the hell did we not know each other?
Right.
But we know so many of the same people. So many of the guys who were in law enforcement with me, who went to his high school, who show up at the warehouse now, trying to bank in on their friendships.
Play a little dominoes.
Play a little
But what was the
domino.
connection? Like, how did you guys start to work together?
He loved cigars, and I used to hang out in the shop. And then one day, I'm taking a trip to Nicaragua, and then I said, Hector, I'm going to Nicaragua. You gonna go? Yeah. So I took him down there, and then when I opened the company, I spoke to Junior, and I said, look, this might be the smartest thing I've ever done, or the dumbest thing I've ever done. And then knowing Hector, how organized he is, and how not organized, or my son is, neither one of us is organized. We needed some organization. It's day one. Day one, okay? Hector's been with us since day one. And I called him up. I said, hey, I need you to meet me at a so-and-so place. So, knowing my reputation, he comes with a loaded gun.
Oh yeah, he says, meet me at the Home Depot.
Behind the Home Depot by the yellow.
He's rocking the Home Depot colors.
Yeah,
today.
so, hey, I pull up at this Home Depot.
I need some fertilizer,
So
bro.
I call him. I go, hey, I'm at the Home Depot. No, I want you to leave now. Leave the Home Depot and go a mile. And on your right-hand side, there's some warehouses. I said, I remember how they whacked Joe Pesci. I said, he ain't taking me out like that. So when I pull in about 4 or 5 car lengths back. I get out and I go like this so he can see that I'm armed, just in case he had some cuteness in mind, But he said, looked at me and he goes, this is gonna be Espinosa Cigars. And I said, unknowing at all what he wanted, I went, bro, congratulations, Mazel tov. How can I help you? Because I was working part-time at a shop because the economy had gone to hell.
Yeah.
And as like always, the first guys who are affected are local county employees and municipal employees. And he goes, no, I want you to come and work for me. I said, well, what do you want me to do? And he said, figure it out. And that's and we figured it out, you know.
And he kept working, you know, as law enforcement, and then retired.
3 months ago now. It's gonna be almost 3 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And he's with us. You know, he does most of the blending for the company, and I mean that's the least that he does. He brings organization to the company. You know, he's very organized. He knows big words that I have no idea what they mean.
Ooh, he's got some education.
When you read a fancy press release and you go, "That's an SAT word." That was me. That's an SAT word.
I don't write none of that. You know.
Listen,
I get lost at hello.
what you two have in Espinosa Cigars is true passion. And now you, in a retail situation, are unparalleled.
Yeah,
the consumers are attracted to you. You have the knowledge, you have the passion, and you're fun. And I think you convey the message of what Espinosa Cigars is about. And you told me, listen, you didn't do this for you. You didn't do this for Hector. You did this for Junior.
I did this for my son.
You did this for your son.
He's not here because he's got to have a minor operation. So I told him to stay home. You know, on Wednesday.
Send our
Listen,
regards.
I meet
So,
him.
thank you.
Please
I
send
meet
our
him in a
regards.
cigar store, and I asked the owner of the cigar store, "Bro, who's that guy back there slamming dominoes loud as hell?" Because I just, you know, general here already. I didn't like him from the beginning. I said, "Who's that guy with the loud?" He goes, "He's a rep." I go, "Shouldn't he be in the humidor selling you cigars?" He goes, "Nah, he reps Trusted and Rocky Patel. I got to talk to him. He doesn't have to talk to me."
Well, Hector, that's a cool thing about my story with Erik is I've known Erik since day number one, like since the very, very beginning when we're selling chimps and baboons.
Well, yeah. But before that, you worked at the shop.
That's right. I worked at Heaven.
At Heaven, that's right.
Yeah, man.
We're selling chips and baboons, and you know the whole industry knows Sammy imitates me, and we called the rep in Texas. And,
Gary Moore, Dallas,
Gary
Texas.
Moore, yeah. And he called me. He acted like he was me. I said, "Hey, Gary, there's an account that opened in Texas. They gave me the order. You write it down. Let me repeat the order." So Gary wrote down the order. It took like 15 minutes. He's acting like it's me. It was a huge order. I mean, like a 2,000 box order.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Hey, he took it out. Man, that's pretty nice order, you Cuban boy.
Man, you Cuban boy, that's a pretty nice
That's a
order,
pretty good
boy.
order right there.
I think what we always talk about, and what Sam and I like to talk about on the lockdown a lot, is that we're all friends.
Sure.
Outside of the business, and we have these fun times together. He's imitating you. But we're we support each other.
Look, and what you guys are doing here is great, and I'm a huge fan of the retailers. You know, they're backbones of our industry.
Yeah.
You know, we threw the opening party. You know, we at Espinosa, we're all in. No different than La Palina. We're all in. PCA. You know, some retailers tell me they can't afford to come.
Yeah.
I go, no, you can't afford not to be here. Okay,
There
this
it is.
this
That's
is
right.
And I'm so happy that the attendance has got to be great. I mean, we've been slammed, all
You guys
day.
have been
This is
busy.
the second day. We've been busy, opening new accounts, and that's what we do this. Look, anybody can make a good cigar. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's tobacco. You understand? Some are better than others, but there's a lot of great cigars out there. You guys have fantastic cigar. We have. So a lot of companies have fantastic, but it's not about that, man. It's about like what we're doing now.
That's
it's
right.
about
Yeah.
friendship.
That's
And it's a
right.
small industry. Clay, I've run into you in Texas and Washington and
Yeah.
California. Everywhere parts of the country. And we all like stick together. You know
Bro,
what
it's
I'm
your
saying?
family. It's your home away from home.
It is.
When you spend as much time as we do on the road, and you obviously arguably much more than me, and about as much as Clay, you guys are always on the road, and they show up to a multi-vendor. It's the hugs, it's the kisses, and then we all go to war.
And we all help each other.
100%.
I remember we were in Spokane.
Yeah.
That's right.
Run out of product. Clay came and helped me. I went to help this guy, and then we all
Yeah, it's
help
beautiful.
each other, and that's what it's about, man. It's a small family business.
Yeah.
And listen, not only that, it's the consumer. He knows it's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
When you see the consumer hangers on is not the right word.
Yeah.
But they become so when they meet you, they become so enthralled when they see 3 or 4 cigar guys at a store talking, and they have a front row seat to the inner workings of the cigar industry. Not the blends, not the tobacco, just the, hey, I was here at this shop and I was on this trip.
It's amazing,
And bro, you're
right?
not gonna believe the story. This guy was talking to a girl and she was married and her husband showed up. All these funny little ancillary
Oh,
stories
yeah,
are
baby.
hilarious. And when you talk to guys who've been around so long, and a guy will walk in and they'll all go, oh, You know there's a good story behind that.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a good story when he walks in.
Yeah.
We know
Every
that.
day
Oh,
Aaron
shit,
walks
you
in.
know,
You know there's
boy.
going to be a song. You know there's going to be a joke. And you know there's going to be
Absolutely.
great
I mean, you know,
fucking
look, I've been
cigars.
in.
You gotta have fun with what you're doing, bro. If you don't like what you're doing, don't do it.
That's
If
right.
you love what you do for a living, you'll never work a day in your life.
10
There it is,
years.
right?
I tell everybody that. I
In
mean, enjoy
Feb-
what you're doing.
In February, it'll be 10 years for us. Espinosa Cigars, 10 years in February.
It's already 10 years?
10 years in February.
Oh, boy.
February 7th. And I don't know half of the stories because when guys will show up that we haven't seen in a while, because you know this is, and I tell them we're baseball guys. So the cigar industry is the industry of left-handed pitching. If you're left-handed and you can throw a strike, you can pitch till you're 50. And Erik will go, oh, that guy. I haven't seen that guy in 4 years. Where is he? Oh, I was out of the industry. No, you're not. You're never out of the industry.
Yeah, get
you
out.
just recycle. They send you back down to the minors,
right,
and you
right.
work your way back up. You know.
It's proven here with us.
Listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
proven.
You've been with a couple companies. I've
Yeah.
been with a couple companies till I opened my own, and you know we love it.
You know, think about
It's
it.
Like,
If
what
you-
was that with Al Pacino? They keep dragging me
They
back
keep-
in. What is
keep
it?
If you,
dragging
every
me
time you
back
met a
in.
cigar guy, if he handed you a business card with his resume, could you imagine? Some of these look like little fold-outs. Oh, I started here, and then I worked over there, and all the stories. You know, we have our good friend. You mentioned our good friend Tim Wong. When I meet Tim Wong for the first time, Erik says, "No, talk to him. We're going to do a cigar with him." So Tim starts to tell me where he worked. He goes, "I worked here. He owes me money. I worked over there. That guy screwed me. That guy's an asshole." And I go, "Bro, how did you work?" He goes, "This is what I like to do.
It's what we love
This
to
is what
do.
you like to do."
Hector, so many stories, so many walks of life. Let's talk about Espinosa Cigars on a different level here, right? Because Erik and I worked together, grinded it out, selling chimps, selling baboons. You're talking about two companies, right? When you talk about Drew Estate, who Erik worked for and took to the next level. Rocky Patel, Erik worked for, took to the next level. Then he makes a transition. Got these big, fat, brass balls. And he says, you know what? I'm a grinder, I'm a hustler. Looks right at me. He says, you know what he said something private, which I won't talk about. He said, bro, I'm all in.
I'm going to take that to the next level.
Do it.
We have a warehouse for a month, and it's just the three of us staring at each other. We got no product. Erik has to go he has to go get product, he has to bring product in. And then, you know, he's starting all over again. I'm like, and you hear the stories, and we don't need to repeat them. You know him. He's like the phoenix. How many times are you going to rise up from the ashes?
Oh,
Here he is
baby.
again. Here he is again. And not just that. I'm not an Espinosa. I think I'm an Espinosa now by default after 10 years. But the family is out of their minds. This family's
Of course.
crazy.
Of course.
You know, I come in one day from work, and we had a little 800 square foot warehouse. We were on top of each other 4 months after we opened, right? I walk into the warehouse, and there's some old guys going through the humidor with a pillowcase. So I look at him. I go upstairs. I go, you know, there's some old guy downstairs rummaging through our humidor. He goes, it's my dad. What do you want me to tell my father? He can't. We had just got that product back. We had just got that product
Got to
back.
take care of Pops, right?
The old man and he looked at me and I go, can I help you? He goes, no. And he just,
Talking about rummaging through warehouses, I am intrigued. What is this in this?
All right, so you know, you guys, Hector does the blending for the company, and Erik, when she's not here, he's developed. He's like become the graphic
Concept, the
artist,
conceptual.
concept of everything.
Yeah.
So, this is the third edition of La Se Provincia. What that means is a sixth province in Cuba. Back in the day, before Castro took power, there was like 6 states.
Yeah.
And then when he took power, I don't know how many there's now.
19,
19
or
or something.
19,
It's
yeah.
all messed up. You know, and so we did. This is La Villa. La Villa used to be. So this is something he created along with an artist. I think I brought the wrong box and all of that. So this is a limited thing we do once a year.
Beautiful.
Everything is Cuba. Everything has to do
Wow,
with that
that
town.
is-
Okay.
Ooh,
And the cigar is amazing. And it's just a limited box. We made 1,000 boxes. I think we sold out of them already at the show.
Of
It's
course.
actually a great piece to actually put on the wall after.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He's very creative of what he
Yeah.
does, and you know, and I'm real proud of him. You know, he's not here today. You know, kind of hurts me that he's not here. You know, it's my boy,
course.
but it's all good. But you know, he's got a creative mind. We have a good team now. You know, because he handles that. Hector brings structure to the company, and me, I go do what I do best. Is go out there and talk to people.
You
and
bring it, bro. And
bring-
Erik, you're making such great cigars. You're making such great cigars. When you talk about L'Orange and when you
Laurent. You gotta say it wrong.
Laurent.
Laurent. How do you say it?
Naranja.
No, say it the way you say it.
L'Orange.
L'Orange. L'Orange, like a ZZ Top, like Lagrange.
Look at it.
It's beautiful, man. But you know, Eric, I always loved this too, man, because you always had the balls to do whatever the fuck needed to be done and take it to the next level. And oh well, it can't be this because it's trivial. Why they did this? No, this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to be unique, and I love the creativity. And you're right, there are a lot of people that are making very good cigars, but you guys are making really, really good cigars. You're a hustler, you're a grinder, and I got to just anybody who's watching this out there, you've got to get to brick and mortar and check out Espinosa Cigars. I dare you to pick up a cigar that's an Espinosa cigar that you don't fall in love with.
It's actually one of the cigars, and you know this. You know it's one of the cigars I buy, and I'm a cheap MFer, and it is a pleasure to go into a brick and mortar Fudillo and to buy one of your cigars.
Look, we take care of each other.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a fan of you guys' product, and I'm a fan of you guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
You understand? And it's, you know, it's a relationship business, you know.
Right.
No different, you know, we built our relationships with our brick and mortars, and that's why we're here. And people buy from the people who they like.
Yeah.
Always.
You understand? So I always make sure your product's in eye level, everything is right. We always take care of each other.
Same, brother.
Name me another business that does that. You understand?
There is not another business. I don't think there's another business.
Look at the beer business.
Yeah, right.
The beer business is cutthroat.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you know, we're even though we're in the same kind of enjoyment kind of aspect, those guys are cutthroat. You know, this is a great industry. It really is.
Well, listen, this is short and sweet. We're going to have you back on the big show for a deeper dive, as Sammy says, into the Espinosa cigar world. But we have something a little fun that we were doing with everybody. So each of you reach in that beautiful La Palina retro jar and pick out a card. Each one of you.
Yeah,
Pick your own card. Hector.
Jars as old as Clay's underwear.
That's right, 1927.
Moist.
Wow. All right, Eric, what's it say?
Your celebrity crush.
Ooh,
Well, I
had
can
that
answer
one
that
today.
I can answer that for you.
Any celebrity on this planet? You could.
That I haven't met, or
No, that's your crush.
It could be anybody.
mine's is easy. It's Guy Fieri.
You like Guy Fieri?
Well, yeah, we got something in the works.
They're
I
peas
mean,
in a pod.
Oh, there it is.
They're peas in a pod.
Teaser.
But,
You ever met
teaser.
somebody and then you go, you guys, this is perfect. I mean, they're just identical kind of guys.
I mean, I know we're running out of time, but real quick, I met him, and then he read some of my posts, and he sees something, he did his research, and he looks at me, he goes, you know, because I wrote one time in Facebook, I'm sick and tired of people telling me I look like Brad Pitt. You know, as a joke and all that. Even though I do look like him a little bit, but whatever.
You handsome, bro.
So, and he looks at me and goes, dude, I do the same thing. Because people come by, you look familiar. He goes, yeah, I'm Brad Pitt. I make movies and stuff. And then that's where the connection.
Hector and I can't do that.
Hey, everybody, check us out at Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
I'm gonna be in one.
He's gonna be in one, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
All
Say,
right,
hey, how did you like that burger, bro?
Bro, the fucking burger was off the hook.
All right, what you got there,
Mine
Hector?
was my dream vacation. My dream vacation is simple. I would like to get on a plane, and then in December, and fly to Germany, and do that whole tour of the Christmas villages.
Nice.
Into the Austria, Germany.
I love it.
Maybe when I retire, 'cause I still got to give him like another 8
He's
years.
not gonna let you retire.
Well, no, he better. Shit. I mean,
Retired when we sell the company.
That's it, bro.
if we
I'm gonna bury you in a wasabi box, bro.
he's gonna need a big wasabi. Better be double Coronas.
Double Coronas, baby. Double Coronas
It better
times
be double
10.
Coronas, man.
Solomon's.
Hey, you see he's in a good mood, right?
Yeah, he's in a
You know
great
what's
mood.
up, right?
Oh,
you
I
know what's up, right?
Oh,
You
I
know
know
what?
what's up.
He's up, dog.
we know what's
He's
up.
up, dog.
We're
He's up, dog.
Only two types of people coming to Vegas: losers and liars. And I'm neither one of them.
Damn right, Eric.
I'm neither
Damn
one of them.
right, Eric.
It's about time.
Everybody remember
I'm
this.
kicking
If it's
Vegas'
creamy,
ass.
nuttery,
Oh,
and
is it
buttery,
nuttery?
we're
It's
on the
nuttery,
right
bro.
path.
But
Eric,
listen, everybody out there.
You got
yes,
this,
baby.
interrupt.
Not at all.
Espinosa Cigars, fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Made
much,
with
guys.
passion and love.
Espinosa every day.
Every day, baby.
Espinosa
Every day,
every
baby.
day.
What is that thing you say? Hey, you don't gotta buy them all, but just give me 10%.
Give me 10%.
Give me
10
10%.
cigars.
You're a
I'll
10
take 'em
percenter.
all, bro.
10%.
We'll give me one. We'll be good.
Listen, this is
baby.
about, guys, this show is about supporting brick and mortar retail, the backbone of our industry.
That's
We're at
correct.
the PCA, coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's great to be together again after this COVID bullshit. And here we are on the Unlocked Show.
Right.
And we couldn't be happier or prouder to have you guys as a part of this pack.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I'm having a great time.
Look, we're hugging people. When was the last time you hugged somebody?
Well, every year I lose.
That's
Vegas,
right,
so this
right?
year I'm up, so I'm happy.
Well, let's put the hands in together.
Let's get 'em
and
in,
on three,
baby.
we're going Espinosa
What's that?
Cigars.
1,
2, 3.
Espinosa
Cigars!
All right, baby.
Espinosa Cigars, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Bubba.
Mr. Roberts.
Thank you.